did I mention it's a conditioning gel? That part. But it just leaves the hair so neat and slick and everything. And you don't even have to use a lot because it's so thick. A lot goes a long way. It's your girl Adiash Krista, and I'm back with another video. So it's currently like 12:52 a.m. on Monday, and I just got home not too long ago from brunch in Atlanta, and I was just scrolling on Instagram, I guess, and I decided, let me record a video for you guys because I know I said I will be posting content more regularly. So show me some love by running these views up, running the likes up, and just, you know, show me appreciation because it's currently like 12:53 a.m. and I'm here recording a video. Anyway, so for today's video, I will be speaking about 8 essential items that I think a braider needs, and that just items that I believe personally I would not be able to do hair as good as I do now without these items. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. So number 1 on my list would basically be a parting comb with a metal rat tail, and by this I'm referring to these. Mine look a little wonky because I've been using it for a while, but this part really just helps you clean up your parts, and if you think it's not clean enough, you can always use the rat tail part of it to clean your parts. I promise y'all, this is the only comb I use besides this other big tooth comb that I use for detangling whenever I either wash hair or do anything like that. These 2 combs, when I tell y'all, these 2 combs are the only combs I use when braiding. Ooh, child, they're my favorite things in the entire world. I would not know how to survive without it. Like, lifesaver. I promise you, this is a lifesaver. I can put a link in the description down below on how you can get both of these combs as well as the other items that I'm going to talk about in today's video. So moving on to number 3, I guess, because I just told y'all about 2. It would be neat braid gel. I don't have any with me right now to show you guys because I can't find any beauty supply store in Atlanta that sells them, but I do know that they sell them in New York in beauty supply stores. And when I tell y'all, it's heaven. Like, I started braiding using Shine and Jam. That's what I currently use right now because I don't really have an option and I don't feel like ordering neat braid. But from being a day 1 Shine and Jam user, I realized that it's getting watery and it's not doing what it used to do. So it's like, I don't really like Shine and Jam anymore, and ever since I started using neat braid, I don't want to go back to Shine and Jam, but I kind of don't have a choice because I don't want to order it, you know. But the consistency of neat braid, and please excuse my voice, I don't know what's going on. I was singing all night, but let's just ignore it. As I was saying before, the consistency of neat braid is like thick and it's not oily at all, which is just, did I mention it's a conditioning gel? That part. But it just leaves the hair so neat and slick and everything, and you don't even have to use a lot because it's so thick. A lot goes a long way. So I will put a picture of it up somewhere on the screen. I will also put a link down in the description below as to where you can get that neat braid. But everything I'm talking about in this video you should be able to get in your local beauty supply store, with the exception of neat braid depending on where you live. I'm not sure for my Dominican braiders who will or may be watching this. I highly doubt that Beauty Wise or Fresh Market or anywhere else that usually sells beauty products will have it, because I personally never seen it, especially when I came down last year. So I don't know if they do sell it. Y'all can comment down below, let me know. I would love to know. But moving on would be, this one is specifically for the braiders who do stitch braids, or if you're just starting to learn how to do stitch braids, because that's what I used when I started doing stitch braids. But now I just do my nails and leave my pinky pointed. I don't have my nails done now, but these are what I used when I was learning how to do stitch braids. Like, I tried the nail, I tried the comb, I failed, and these just saved me, because you just grab, because when you think about it, when you're braiding, your hand is already like that, so you just scoop up, scoop up, scoop up. But I know some beauty supply stores sell them, some of them don't, but I will also put a link to those in the description below. But yeah, these are lifesavers if you don't like to have your nails done, if you don't do your nails regularly. You can always grab some of these. I think I have 10 of them. I think like 10 pairs or 5 pairs, something like that. I don't remember. But yeah, I use this whenever my nails are not done, because at the end of the day, that's where I started. And you can't really tell the difference between what was used and what wasn't used. So next on my list would be a blow dryer with a detangling comb. And when I say blow dryer, I mean a blow dryer that blows hot air, because when I tell you the foundation is key, the foundation is key. If you're doing stitch braids or knotless braids, and not saying it can't be done, I just feel like the results look better when you have hair that is well blowed out and detangled. Emphasis on detangled. Your hair can be blown out but not detangled. Same way your hair can be detangled but not blown out. So when you combine the two of them, perfection. So when I say a detangling comb, I'm basically talking about these. They usually come with the blow dryer, depending on what brand you got. I think, no, I'm lying. I don't remember what brand blow dryer I got. Mine's actually not working right now, and I have to get another one. But if your blow dryer did not come with this attachment, they do sell it in a beauty supply store. They do sell them individually on Amazon, I'm sure. So yeah, moving on, because I don't want this video to be long. Next up on my list would be mousse. Personally, applying mousse is my favorite part of any hairstyle, because it just brings it all together. It tames all flyaways. It just it does some magic. Like, sometimes I will not like how a hairstyle turned out, but after I put the mousse, I'm obsessed. Like, what do you mean? I am obsessed after I put the mousse. But I've tried 2 brands basically, and this is one of my favorites. It's Vigorol Olive Oil Mega Moisture Mousse, enriched with olive oil, antioxidants, and multivitamins. It adds incredible moisture and shine for all hair types. What's this? There's different ones for sure, but I usually just get the green one, and it's also alcohol free. So I usually just put it on my client's hair and put hair paper, hair wrap, whatever the hell you want to call it. I still don't know the name of it to this day, but I put the mousse on, I put that on, and I put them under the dryer, or just dry their hair if I don't have a heated dryer near me in the location that I am. But this is definitely a must-have. If you're not putting mousse on your client's hair, what are you doing? Like, it not only brings the style all together, but it also allows the style to stay longer, if that makes sense. Anyway, moving on. Next up on the list, which I just mentioned, would be hair wrapping paper. I don't have any with me, but I will try to put a picture of it somewhere on the screen. But it's basically, it usually comes in black. It's basically paper that you wrap around the hair after you put the mousse, and it just helps things lay down better. So I would definitely recommend getting that. It does make a difference. So if you don't use it, you need to start using it. Last on my list will be a little watch for the gel. You just slap it on like this, and you put the gel on there, so you don't have to be reaching for gel or anything. You just scoop it up. You don't have to worry about it falling down. I don't know the official name for it, but I know that they usually advertise it for like putting pins and stuff, because it is metal. Mine's a little dirty because I didn't clean it from the last time. I haven't used it, but I usually just clean it up every time I use it to get rid of any like residue or anything like that. And if I don't clean it directly after, I will clean it before. Sometimes I clean both before and after. But yes, I definitely definitely recommend getting one of these. I am gonna put the link in my bio. This is not Instagram. What am I talking about? I'm gonna put a link in the description down below to all of the products that I suggested that you get as either a startup braider, or even if you're experienced and you were not aware of these things, to get it. Because I would say that these things definitely helped me better and enhance my work. Of course, if it wasn't for Shauna, I would have not known a lot of these things that I know today. But at the end of the day, your products and what you use have a lot to do with the outcome. Because if you're using crappy products, then don't expect an exceptional outcome. But that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed today's video, if you learned something from today's video, be sure to give me a thumbs up. If you're new here, welcome to the Crystal family. And if you're not, I love you either way, whether you're new, whether you're not. I love all of y'all equally. I appreciate you. And yeah, that's it for today's video. I'm probably gonna edit this right now for y'all, so you will probably be seeing this less than 24 hours after I recorded it. But yeah, that's it for today's video, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and Adios Crystal out. Love y'all.